So we're here at the opening event for Basel with VH1 and Scope, and I'm standing in front of a piece which is entitled NOESIS, and it's part of this multimedia installation happening here for Basel with Scope. And the inspiration behind it, I mean, there's a lot of things. It's a continuation of work that I've been working on for the last 18 months or so. It's sort of this idea of movement and motion being really put into the physicality of the piece. It's sort of a hybridization of a painting and a sculpture at the same time. And you know, it's working at a scale that I think really isn't seen very often in the idea of a painting, or sort of the terminology of a painting. And for me, I think I draw a lot of influence and inspiration from the idea of communication, the idea of language. And for me, that's something that I'm really interested in how sort of we can communicate, not only sort of in an intellectual level, but also like an emotional level through artwork, and how that relates to people and what that dialogue is. So a lot of what this is about is, again, sort of this idea of motion and sort of how that communicates. So I think it's an interesting balance to try and find a space for work that I think is considered and honest to exist alongside of like the very loud, quote unquote, like edgy work that's out there. And for me, it's an interesting thing to try and walk that line, but for me, the whole experience has really been wonderful, and having the support of Scope and VH1 to bring me on as a featured artist to create this installation piece has been amazing, and I only hope that it gets bigger and bigger and bigger as things go along. Right about now, my ammo is the OT Genasis, In Love with the Cocoa. That's what I'm bumping, and a lot of times when you work, and you got to be able to turn up a little bit, so that's my ammo.
Well, can we get you turn it up real quick?
There we go.